hungry for 1,000 years. Tonight they feed. Before the sun breaks the frozen spine of the earth, salt on my tongue, iron in my chest, I know my worth. The longship creaks beneath me like a grandfather speaking. Every plank a name, every knot a blood oath, not weakening. Ice breeze against my skin, it does not kill, it baptizes. Wind cuts my face, it does not wound, it recognizes. I am the seed that was buried in the glacier's grip. 1,000 winters pressing down until something rips and I rise. The axe in my hand is not metal, it is memory. Every ancestor who ever swung it swings it now through me. I hear them in the marrow, feel them calling in my spine. Old Jorn's voice rattling, boy, this was always your time. The ravens circle twice, that is Odin counting cost. He does not send his birds for those already lost. He sends them for the chosen, for the ones who will burn through the end of every world to see the new one turn. Fire is waking, blood is speaking, death is only a door, and the door is wide open. It bristles shudders from the roots to the crown. Every world that was built will be swallowed down. The sky splits in two, what the gods could not hold. The warrior breaks through, fire and blood, and the death of all names. And from the ash of all endings, the new world flames. We do not mourn the fall, we are the fire that burns. We are the iron call, the hammer descends, and the serpent is slain. And every warrior who ever died rises again. Through the cold that does not forgive, I have bargained with storms just to earn the right to live. The snow does not whisper, it commands, it demands that you earn every step with the blood of your hands. My shield carries dents from the fathers before. Each scar is a story, each story a war. I do not carry ghosts, I carry generals, and every breath I draw is their invocation call. Jormungandr stirs in the deep, the sea heaves and splits. The Bifrost shatters into 7 million bits. Fenrir's chain gone, the great wolf opens his jaw, and the sun disappears into absolute maw. But I do not run, I plant my feet in the ground, and I let the end of everything swallow the sound. Then I scream from the center of the silence and void. You cannot unmake what the fire has forged. Every wolf that was hungry is fed tonight. Every warrior that fell stands upright. Hell releases her grip on the honored slain. They march behind me through the fire and rain. Ragnarok rhythm. The sky splits in two, what the gods could not hold. The warrior breaks through, fire and blood, and the death of all names. And from the ash of all endings, the new world flames. Ragnarok Kraken. We do not mourn the fall, we are the fire that burns. We are the iron call, the hammer descends, and the serpent is slain. And every warrior who ever died rises again. Komet. Gold is born from the stone that is broken. We did not die, we waited. We did not end, we seeded. Every battle we lost was the price that was paid for the dawn that now breaks through the edge of the blade. I am not the same man who awoke before dawn. The initiation is finished, the old self is gone. I stand in the wreckage of every world that has burned, and I claim what is left with the strength that I earned. Valhalla is not above, it is forged in the chest, in the marrow of every warrior who refused to rest. I see the whole now meet halls lit gold through the smoke, the long tables set where the ancient ones spoke, and they make room for me, not because I am dead, but because I refuse to live on my knees instead. Ragnarok, the sky splits in two, what the gods could not hold. The warrior breaks through, fire and blood, and the death of all names, and from the ash of all endings, a new world flame. Ragnarok, we do not mourn the fall, we are the fire that burns, we are the iron core. The hammer descends and the serpent is slain, and every warrior who ever died rises again.
Before the blade finds skin, salt on my tongue, iron in the wind. My shield arm knows the weight of every father's name. The oak still holds the grip, the wood still holds the flame. They told me count the ravens, I said count the dead. The axe speaks louder than the prayers I've ever bled. Snow fills the tracks behind me, wolf eyes on the ridge. I walk the only road, no map, no gate, no bridge. The blood in my veins is not mine alone, it carries the scream of 10,000 bones. My grandfather's hands are wrapped around this hilt. No mercy for the hesitation, no room for the guilt. The storm does not negotiate, the tide does not retreat. I plant my boots into the stone. This ground is where we meet. We shall not burn, the iron holds. We shall not break, the fire breathes. We shall not fall into the cold. Death is the door, and we hold the keys. Stand, 10,000 years of blood demanded. Stand, the ravens circle not to mourn but witness. Stand, the gods lean forward from their thrones to see where the men still know what it means to be free. Impossible, I've heard that word before. It lived in every man who never reached the shore. The fjord showed me this, the narrowest pass holds the storm. One ship, one crew, one oath, that is the Viking force. I smell the pine smoke from a fire that died at dawn. The men who built it gone, but the warmth still carries on. Hear them in the bridge wind, in the crack of frozen stone. No warrior who held this ground has ever held it alone. My lungs are full of ancestors who chose to meet the blade, not as an ending, as a threshold, as the trade. They paid the blood price, now the blood price holds my spine. Every drop I carry is a treaty, not just mine.
The mountain does not apologize, the glacier does not grieve.
I raise my axe into the grave.
I am what I believe.
We shall not bend, the iron holds. We shall not break, the fire breathes.
We shall not fall into the cold.
Death is the door. fear. Not nothing, not the dark, but halls of those who stood here. Odin does not wave the sword, he weighs the will. And Valhalla is no dream, it has a hearth, it has a hill. It has the smell of meat, the sound of iron on the board, and every soul who chose the oaths above the easy road. I am not afraid, I am the oath. The flesh is temporary, the stand is permanent. The blood is the argument, the axe is the statement. The shield wall is the sentence, and the sentence. Oh, we are the shield, we are the storm, we are the fire that was never born to warm, but to burn, to forge, to split the dark in two. Every man who held this line was made of what we do.
We shall not bend the iron holds. We shall not break.
The fire breathes.